Hello, this is Jeffrey Kendall, Pelican in the Wilderness. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my second video in my series on mask and laws. In my first video, I focused on mask and natural law. In this video, I focus on mask and the virtue of justice. Here in America, we talk about justice all the time. One branch of our government is judicial. Many TV shows have law and justice as central themes. In the news media, almost every day we hear stories about justice, or the absence of justice. But I'm not sure if we ever talk about what justice is. It might be prudent to understand the nature of justice. The better we understand what justice is, the better we might promote the cause of justice. As you know from my first video in this series, my philosophy is heavily influenced by Aristotle and St. Thomas Aquinas. Broadly speaking, they both define justice as a virtue, and virtues are good habits. To be more specific, according to Aristotle, justice satisfies the legitimate claims of the other. St. Thomas Aquinas said something similar. Justice renders to each and to all that which is due. Okay, I admit these definitions are kind of bland. Maybe not just kind of bland, but downright boring. It gets more interesting, I promise. St. Thomas said the object, or goal, or end, or purpose of justice is the right or rights of the other. Because a man or a woman bears rights, all other men and women bear duties vis-a-vis those rights. The scholastic concept of rights and duties is where the discussion about law gets a little more interesting. Examples help. I have the right to life. You have the duty to respect my right to life. You have the right to life, and I have the duty to respect your right to life. I have the right of free speech. You have the duty to respect my right of free speech. You have the right of free speech, and I have the duty to respect your right of free speech. Rights and duties are correlative. They dwell together. Rights and duties are coeval. They come into existence together. Rights and duties are reciprocal. They are ordered one to the other. No right exists without a corresponding duty. No duty exists without a corresponding right. If we think about the definition of justice as the skeleton, rights and duties are the flesh of justice. So, mask, the pandemic, and justice. I have the right to good health. You have the duty to respect my right to good health. You have the right to good health, and I have the duty to respect your right to good health. I'm not sure if St. Augustine said the following, but I think we bear rights and duties to ourselves. I have the right to good health, and I have the duty to respect my own right to good health. Mask fulfill the obligations of justice. When I wear a mask, I respect your right to good health and my own right to good health. When you wear a mask, you respect my right to good health and your own right to good health. Mask, the wearing of mask, fulfill the rights and duties of justice. Now remember, justice is a virtue. To wear a mask is to be virtuous. Now this discussion has traipsed into the realm of the theological virtue of charity. Justice and charity are related. Charity can be described as the fullness of justice or the perfection of justice. I know a woman who wears a mask as an act of charity, out of love for the other. Now back to justice. Much of the language and the thoughts of people opposed to mask do not reflect the nature of justice. The language is singular or individual, not relational. The thoughts are about themselves, not about the other. Justice can be described as striking the balance between selfishness and selflessness. That can be a hard balance to find, I admit, but to err in either direction is to pervert justice. What I hear in the objection to Mass is a selfish perversion of justice. The claim to personal freedom trumps the claim to good health. No one phrases it this way, but the implication is my personal freedom is more important than your health. Again, no one phrases it that way, but that's the implication in a pandemic. Here's a better objection, or a better way to phrase the objection. I have the right to personal freedom. You have the duty to respect my right to personal freedom. You have the right to personal freedom, and I have the duty to respect your right to personal freedom. This sounds very American, and I'm glad to be American. I'm glad to live in a free country governed by laws. In this great democratic experiment that we call the United States, the art and science of justice is finding the balance between conflicting rights. In my third and last video of this series, entitled Mask and Mask Laws, I will argue that good laws create freedom, and that mask laws are good from the perspective of freedom. Thanks for watching Pelican in the Wilderness. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.